Okay, good afternoon. Good day to you wherever you are. I'm bringing you live a tutorial on how to walk around the finance section of the CRSM school portal. Okay, so first thing you need to have is the school login, the login for your school. So that means your school code and the password. Our demo school NGBE 0501. Oh, sorry. NGBE, you make sure we need to escape the hyphen 0501. So default password ABCD1234 and the login. Okay, so as you can see, because I have not done anything around the finance section, especially the enrollment, you see timely enrollment report is no timely enrollment record. That's what you can see around here, around this section, around this area. Okay, that's what you can see around this area, I mean this section of the portal. But once you start working on it, you would see that you would begin to get feedback on this section of the portal. Okay, so we are going to so we come to finance. The first thing you need to do is to check, do we have classes? Why? The architecture, or let me say the structure of the finance section is built on the foundation of the classes you have created. What do I mean? I mean that what you are filing for is 2% on tuition fee, and understand the fact that tuition fee varies per class. So we have to get tuition fee, this remittance fee, based on class population. So what we are going to be doing is, as a statutory record required, you need to create classes. After creating classes, you also need to specify the population and the tuition fee of that class when you're doing your timely enrollment report. So I'm going to check under profile here and come to classes and see if there are classes available. Okay, so as you can see, no class has been created. So I'm going to create a class, nursery. I would say crèche, assuming we have only one arm. So add class to school. Added, you can see. Now I'm going to say nursery kindergarten 1. Let's say one arm. You see, it's created as well. You have nursery kindergarten 2. You can have 2 arms, probably just an imaginary data. Also, we have nursery. We can just file one primary. We have primary 1. Okay, mind you, they are just assumptions. Okay, add class to school. Fine. So we have created 4 classes just in a bit of how many seconds. Now, once we have created classes, the next thing is to go and file for the enrollment for that term. Enrollment, we understand the fact that in first term or first semester, you can have 10 pupils in that class. But by second semester or second term, they can become 12. And by third term, they can now become maybe 13, as the Lord adds unto you. So we don't want to have a fixed population for the session. So you are expected to submit the enrollment record for your classes per term. And this is also going to help us at CRSM to understand the population of your school. So we come to finance section here. The first thing you see here is billing. It's on billing that we submit enrollment report. So we come to billing and you click on select term. So we are looking at, let's say, third term. Select class. You see the classes that I've created are here already. Now crèche, population, I would say 10 pupils, and tuition fee I can say 50,000. So I submit timely billing. So you can see it's been added to this class already. I can also create another one for that same time, kindergarten. You cannot submit 2 for a particular class in a term. You can only edit. Let's say in kindergarten 1 we have 15, then we have 52,000 as their tuition fee. Okay, so we have third term again, class kindergarten 2. We have a class population of 15. Also, we now say 55,000. Submit. Okay, then also we have automatically, you can see the remittance due for each class has been calculated here. That's the 2% that is due on this class is calculated already. That is 10,000 times 10 students who are paying 50,000, 2% of it, or on that way around, 2% of 50,000 is 1%, 10% of 50,000 is 5,000. Then 1% is 500. 2% is 1,000. So 1,000 times 10 we give you 10,000. The same thing in there, the same thing here. So let's just do for the last class and you see it but better. Third term, primary 1, we say we have 20 and we have 60,000 as their tuition fee. Assumption, don't forget an assumption. Okay, fine. You see already and automatically the system has calculated. Perhaps you need to edit this. Maybe you need to edit. There's a mistake somewhere. You need to edit. You can click on edit and you can, let's say, oh, they are supposed to be 25. I update my term and by the time I come here, you see it has already been updated. You understand? So once you have done the timely enrollment record, so you come to in case now you come to invoice. Now you can see that the system can generate an invoice for you for that term. Okay, once select term. Now what is telling you that there is no rebate approved rebate for selected term. Why? You have not filed an approved. Let's say out of these 10 pupils incorrect, maybe 1 or 2 of them are children of on scholarship, or maybe in primary 1, if let's say in some school the 4th children get 50% or 100% scholarship. Let's say parents has a child in primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, and primary in KG2, KG1, and crèche. Now the child in crèche is going to get 50% or 100% scholarship. But here, so because the child is going to pay, instead of 50,000, the child is paying 25,000, or it's not paying any amount because of the scholarship. And we don't want you to make remittance also for that student because you are giving it out. So we have factored that in and we have been able to accommodate that. So how do you do that? And that's what we call rebate application. So you come to the finance section, also come to rebate application. So under rebate application, you are expected to select the term. You are expected to file the rebate section for the whole rebate. We are going to apply for the rebate for all the school as a whole. That is not one class, not class, no, for all the classes. So to do that, you can the first thing you need to come here, download the template here. So click to download the template here. There's an Excel template which you are going to fill and upload. So you can see rebate template is downloaded. Okay, so it's coming. Okay, so rebate application breakdown. So what you need to do here, you see you have term, school code, school name, class name, learner's name, rebate definition, bill tuition. So I will help you to understand this. So we are working for, our application is going to be for third term. As you can see, the third term is what we are applying for, and that's the term we selected here. So we're going to come here and state it here on the Excel sheet. Third, so I need to enable editing. Third term 2022-2023. Okay. Academic session, school code. My school code is NG BE0501. School name, as on the portal, Secular Glory. So class name, I'm saying, don't forget the example I made is a child in crèche. The name, let's say the name of the child is Praise Glory. So repeat definition. So we have fourth child, 100% scholarship. So B tuition is actually 50,000. So the child, we are supposed to remit 1,000 as remittance. You understand? The remittance is supposed to be 1,000. How much did the child pay? Because it's 100%, so it's 0. How much is the child going to pay as remittance? 0. So how much is the remittance applicable? 1,000. The remittance is what you are seeking rebate on, not the school fees. So the remittance that is due on this child is 1,000. So, but because the child did not pay any school tuition fee because of 100% tuition fee scholarship, is paying 0 naira. So you have remittance payable to be 0 naira. That's so your payable rebate applicable now be 100. That be bill remittance minus payable remittance 1,000. For example, let's say you now have another child that is in kindergarten 1. That's okay, the child is in kindergarten 1, and let's say the name is Testimony Praise. Okay, and the child gets a 50% tuition fee. So 50% scholarship from school board. Okay, so bill tuition fee is actually 52,000 from our record here. Remittance is supposed to be that's supposed to be Excel formula. I can calculate with that with Excel. That's equals to this times 0.02. That's supposed to 1,040 naira. 1,040 naira is supposed to be the remittance. Actually, how much is the child going to pay? That's going to be 50% of this, which is going to be that's going to be 26,000 because of the 50% scholarship. So how much is going to be the remittance too? That's going to be 2% of 26,000, and that's going to be 2,000. It's going to be 520 naira actually. So what's the plate applicable now? Is only 520 naira. Same thing applies to pastor's seed, pastor's children. You understand? Let's say you have, for schools that have children of pastors in their class, let's say the child is in primary 1 and the child is a pastor, a national pastor's child, and hopefully you apply, you know, based on information available, we know that as a national pastor's child, the national is responsible for the payment of their tuition fee. So, but at a fixed rate, only known to the national. Please note, only known to the national. So let's say your school fees for this class is actually let's say the name is Shalom Peace, and the tuition fee on that class is 60,000. Okay, so and 2% is going to be 1,200. Now, but by the time national was going to reimburse you, national said, okay, what they approved for your school is 50,000. Okay, so they approve 50,000 to be repaid as the tuition fee of that child.